Well, that's cool. I just ran into Daryl O'Quinn on that other video I was making. That was fun. So I'm coming back over this way, and I couldn't resist the temptation to commentate my climb effort. So right where this video started is where I climbed back up that side, turned around at the top, and came down here to get the flying start. Through here, I wasn't sure what gear to be in. It's just all the classic stuff. It's just so, it's what I love about climbing, is it's actually like a little tactical. It's not like a flat time trial where it's whoever has the most power. You have to have the right gear. You have to know when to shift. So there's tactics involved in the climb. Anyway, so I mean, I messed all that up through here though. I didn't know what gear to be in. So anyway, somewhere up here, yeah, I was right near this dead end sign. I jumped down in the little chain ring, and then my legs felt good enough that I was like, oh, shoot, that's not enough resistance. So I went down a gear, and that lasted like 5 pedal strokes. I was like, oh, that's right, it gets really steep. So I shifted back up, and then really went hard through here. Not fast, just hard. It's a little chain ring, maybe the 21 or the 19 in the back. Give you an idea, it's 11% right through here. So I made it up here, and then right up there where that truck is, it flattens out. So I was trying to assess, okay, how hard did you just go? How much is left? And I basically decided, I don't know how much of a decision it was, but I didn't go super hard through here, this flat section. It'd be interesting to look at the power, but I imagine my power through here dropped well below 400 watts, with the upper 300s. And at that point I was thinking, okay, you've just blown the bottom part of this climb. You better have saved up a ton for the top. So that was one of the thoughts I had somewhere through here. And and a car was trying to pass me somewhere right in here. And I mean, they had plenty of room if they'd just gone, but they didn't go. So I'm going hard, and he tries to pass me actually he does pass me. He passes me as I'm making my right-hand turn up here. So I'm pinned when I make this right. I was pinned here, right about here. This is the line I took. But I had come up here beforehand, and I knew that this was clean today, so I just swung wide. And then the rest of it was, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, except you do wonder what gear to be in. You carry a lot of momentum here, so you shoot up this section. Oh, yeah. You shoot up this section, and then it does flatten out. You go from 15% down to 10%. So it's 10% through this next section, and you're so close to being done. But that last 20% section just takes forever. And I got lucky here. There's a car leaving from this house on the right, and his car was pointed up the hill, And, you know, I mean, I made it past his car before he started moving, but then he came up here presumably to make a U-turn in that circle, which is exactly what he did. But it gave me a little extra motivation to get out of his way, so I went a little bit harder. Oh, that guy's making a 3-point turn. Oh, God. Oh. And anyway, as part of all of that, oh, there's another guy. There's nobody up here. Like 6 houses. Anyway, so I'm not gonna go all the way to the top. I don't think. Anyway, I had shifted down into the little chain. I mean, I was already in the little chain ring, but I had shifted up into the granny gear going into that corner. And initially I thought that was a mistake, but my goodness, I bogged down in the 39.28, going as hard as I could. And I was definitely not spinning out. So that was the right gear to be in through here. And so, I don't know, I'm really happy about that. I don't know what my chances are against Mark. This is a great climb for him. But if I get it, I think it's going to be because I have a 28 on the back. I was able to spin up this thing just without bogging down. Too bad. Oh, well, I'm this close. I might as well do it one more time. This will be the 3rd time today. The one thing that I'm worried about is that, you know, I went straight, which is what I said in the video on Tuesday, what you're supposed to do. So I went straight up here, and then just really paranoid that when I doubled back to get my stuff, that Strava will match it on that. I'll be distraught if that happens. I'll have to come out here again on Sunday. Just a little bit farther. And this whole section just takes forever because you're going so slow. In fact, I knew that Ed's time, sorry Ed, I got your time. I knew that Ed's time was 4 minutes right on the dot. And so I did like 3:20. But what was I starting to say? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. So I had 1:45 when I made the right. 1:45 when I made the right to come up here. And it still took 1 minute and 35 seconds to go that last 0.2 of a mile, 0.3 of a mile. So this will be a fun data one to look at. Lots of good data. All right, that's it.